Hello guys, Shonwolfbark here. So, I finally get to talk about an amazing Pokemon game. Now let's get this out of the way. I love Pokemon. I love Pokemon. I've been actively playing the game since 2003. I almost played all the main games besides Black and White 2. I got started with Pokemon Ruby, but I did get Pokemon Yellow around like 2007, 8ish. I got it from my favorite retro shop. It actually gave me this for my birthday. That was super nice. Yeah, the stick was off, but hey, I love my little Pikachu buddy. And I was hooked into the world of Kanto. I'm playing Pokemon Blue because I like to. And like I know that Pokemon Yellow is the complete and best version of the game with some interesting choices and design, like the better sprites and everything. Like holy crap, this looks fugly. But the main reason I want to play Blue because I want to make a certain team and I want to present the complete experience. Because there's some Pokemon I can only get in Blue. And I guess that's a great starting point. The Pokemon all been broken up across 2 games. So you have to encourage trading. And there's some Pokemon that can only evolve via trading. One of them freaking sucks. Yeah, this is a call post. Gengar freaking sucks. And there's some other cool incentives like the EVs. Like you only get one EV, you only evolve to like one of the 3 evolutions, you only get one of the fossils. So like even if you and your friend have Blue, but you and that other friend still have Pokemon that you need, like there's rare encounters, like a Pikachu that have 5% encounter rate, or they made different decisions than you, so you're always gaining for now who you meet, and that's really cool. The Pokemon are also broken up into types like water, fire, grass, normal, electric, poison, flying, ground, rock, ice, dragon, and psychic. How the types are broken up: there's like 5 fire-type Pokemon, 5 psychic-type. 3 of the psychic-type Pokemon you have access to during the main game. 1 line of Ghost with 1 attack that has same type attack bonuses, which is, a bonus if you're the same type as a move. And roughly half the decks are water-type Pokemon. And the other half is grass. And every grass-type Pokemon is half poison, which is weak to psychic, the most overpowered type of the game. You know ghosts are supposed to be strong against psychic types, but the only ghost type move is Lick, and it does pebbles for damage. The only ghost type Pokemon is part poison, which to make them weak to psychic. And like, if you're like me watching the anime, like, oh, let me get Ghastly evolved to a Haunted and fight Sabrina. You gotta get Curse Stomp. Like, you're gonna be very disappointed. Like me, I tried to do that. I hate the anime, they feed me life. And the stats are kind of stupid. Like RPG, you got HP, attack, defense, speed, and here you just got special. That's your special offense and defense in this game. And if you have high special, your squad gets special attacks. And Snorlax, there's some Pokemon that have high special for no goddamn reason, like Snorlax. Why? Even though 150 Pokemon, you only have 6 with you. Which is kind of interesting, because like RPG lets you have 5 at a time, but only like 1v1. And also in older RPGs, you have to get them out of rotation, which is kind of interesting. And like it also encourages you to have like a set team and keep it diverse and everything. But okay, enough of this. Begin the adventure. Welcome to Kanto. Damn, we put a game like this to the Super Game Boy. Better color. The kind of intro plays. It'll play the Run Cry. You name your play character. You name your rival. These characters are known as Red and Blue today, but I name it myself and just keep Blue because I don't got any beef with anyone today. As I enter you walking to the grass, and Professor Oak that tells you 2 dangers, and it offers you 1 of 3 starters: Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur. And people like to see this as a difficulty thing, because you know some styles have an easier time than others in certain gyms, and also it does heavily influence on what Pokemon you grab during your adventure. I always chose Charmander because when I first played this game, I knew there was not a lot of fight type Pokemon. It won't be a long time we need it. But I realized that hey, he can get a fight type gym leader near the grass gym. Also for Squirrel, there's lots of other water types you can pick. These days, I always pick Bulbasaur because it's one of the few only grass types, and also there's like a massive bug you can take advantage of in the game, which I can name all my Pokemon after playing cards like Suits, or Suit, Ace, Heart, or whatever. So yeah, I pick up my Bulbasaur, name the Ace. I'm on the road to Viridian City. Oh, there's a package I need to get back to Oak. Okay. Back to Oak. He told us, like, hey, we should go on mission and catch all the Pokemon and fill out the Pokédex to fulfill his dream. But I also encourage you to go get some badges, so let's go. The badges is the main quest of the game, so let's mow them down. Could be easily be mowed down with Bulbasaur and Squirrel, but Bark doesn't have any rock type moves, only Bite. So hey, if you're not Charmander, you can wait it out and Yellow you can get a Mankey and just kill him easily since you don't really have much options in terms of what's better than rock type in Yellow. So thank you. Misty is a water type generally. There's lots of grass types up on Nugget Bridge. Besides that, she's pretty tough with her two Pokemon, and she actually has water type moves. So look out, I guess. The Lieutenant says, the Lightning American. But it's kind of funny that you can't go straight in once you go to Verlin. Say you have to go to the SSN, which is just like a gauntlet. And he can skip all the battles and go straight to HM like I did, but you still need to fight Gary. Or you have to fight Blue there, which is very annoying. Like, it's just like lots of battles that hit the music. It's so like freaking droning. But after you get after the gym, he can go to Diglett Cave. I can't be the only one who likes to go to Diglett Cave and get the treated the freaking curve stop freaking Surge. Even though I couldn't get this playthrough, I keep on missing my throws and like, oh my god, so I just fell for a Diglett. Handle the Lightning American easily. Erica, the grass type gym leader with all girls. It's not kind of funny that there's Vulpix just outside town, or he could be like me, had Eevee. You bet your sweet Buddha got evolved that to a Flareon. And in Erica, it's super easy. Dace Heart. Sabrina, the second type gym leader. She's a funny spot where she's kind of the most broken type, but even though she has a level 50 Abra that can't do anything, so out of that, she's pretty hard with a Kadabra and Abra. She could potentially be the hardest type. Also, why in the anime she's so freaking creepy? Like, why did they do this? Next up, Koga, the poison type gym leader, and he sucks. He's just Erica too, since, most poison types are grass. I feel like the cat just gave up on him. Blaine, the fire type gym leader, one of our personal favorite gym leaders. He's just such a cool old dude. And like, he's a fire type gym leader surrounded by water. The only real challenge is his quizzes. Like, you can just easily crush him a little bit with a tentacle or something and avoid the training by actually paying attention to the game. I'm pretty sure like all the quizzes are not like common knowledge, and I'm pretty sure it's genuinely hard. The last gym leader, Giovanni, the ground type gym leader. It hits like a freaking truck. Even more so. He got Nidoking. He got like, I think like mostly think of Earthquake, but hey, keep sharp. Lapras, use your water type, get solid grass type. You go down rightfully. I got all 8 badges. It's time to head to the Pokemon League. And I really like the build up of like going up the Pokemon League where you get checked for every badge. And, like, it kind of like really just make this build up. It does really make it about like you remember your journey. Like you came a long way. I remember like back in the day, I used to constantly go back to the Pokemon League every now. I try to go. I finally get out of Pokemon League, but I get stopped. So, like, I wonder if it gives like people like constantly go back to the Pokemon League, which is kind of silly. So on to Elite Four. The Elite Four. First up, Lorelei. She's cute. The master of Ice type, and your Lapras is boss and your Jinx is freaking mean. In the game, in the Pokemon thing, she had freaking Arcuna and she killed me. Well, like, hey, Electric Attack can do wonders. Jakima. Bruno, the fight type master. He uses 2 ices. It's dirt easy. He hit my Lee and hit my Chan. And, like, he's like, Bruno is so, like, such a lame, like, character. Next up, Agatha. The quote-unquote, the Ghost Master. There's only one Ghost line, so that's why she got 2 Gengars, 2 Gengars, Haunter, and Arbok. And a Golbat, because they're spooky. Lance, the Dragon-type Master, which is there's only one Dragon-type one. Like, he packed in 2 Dragonites and Aerodactyl and Gyarados, so Lightning, I guess? Yeah, I love that the game's AI is so dumb that the Elite Four will use agility on my Venusaur. Blue, he became the champion for me with a really balanced team. Very like also influenced by your starter. It's very tough, but at the end, I became the new champion. Everyone in my team had a very awesome moment in the Elite Four and during the journey. So let's give them shout outs. Ace, my Ace party member, Queen, my new Queen. Kind of like the mage of the game. She got very diverse moves. She got her Summoning move. Jack, my Electro, my Speed of Thunderbuster. He's fast. He's the fastest Pokemon in the game. I love making him go boom as like a bail attacker. Oros, my Mr. Mime, which is, and I really want to use it because he's kind of broken in this game since in this game, train Pokemon gain double XP, so he's kind of very powerful, very quick. Club, my Dotrio. I usually drop Dotrio after we turn. Oh, he really felt something about him. He really did spectacularly at the Elite Four. Heart, my Flareon. Actually, Flareon is really good this gen. He's really good out of all the evolutions. He got a very high special. It's just awesome. Suit, my lovely Lapras. And my personal water type and Surfer. She's so beefy. Like, Lapras all appeals to me, like, man, I just want to pet one in real life. Last but not least, King, my Dragonite. A pain to raise, but he really pulled through too at the last core of the game. So well located, Blue. Blue, your rival, he left the valley at the worst time. At Lavender Town, the grave site, or a mill of a building that being invaded by Team Rocket, or middle of a ship. The character, for the character himself, like he's the first rival, and also he's the jerk rival to motivate you to beat him harder. Like, it's pretty okay, but I don't even find having a character being jerky very like motivating. Onto the Legend Dungeon of Kanto. The track is very linear, and it also cannot be mentioned without HMs or hidden machines that make you move rocks, cut down shrubs that block your way, out of the way from town to town. It's very linear because the only real open way The only place where it opens up is after Erica, where you can get a drink. So hey, you can go to Sabrina and Koga anywhere you like, but like kind of like hey, you can choose one or the other. And yeah, you could go down the plane like although roughly the sound around level, but like I guess you could because it's more like an oversight, not like open world. It's cool to have the choice, but it's kind of like I guess the other way is the only true choice is to go do Bike Road or Route 12 is an option. He can choose not to go to the Bike Road or either or since after you get to Future City, it's like at the end of the day like you can, but like why though? Just do Sabrina first, dummy. And there is a pack filled with trainers that book into classes that kind of dictate what Pokemon they use. Kind of important to one, get your deck filled so you know like where to find Pokemon. And to get lots of XP. You can grind the wild Pokemon, but you get a lot less XP by fighting wild Pokemon than you do like trainers. So I feel like XP is a very scarce thing to get. You're grinding for hours. Like you got all these cool, but you got these cool character classes like Bug Catcher, Schoolgirls, etc. Well, to me, that kind of like made me feel like the Pokemon you use kind of like is a great form of player, especially. Hey, there's a Pokemon that I like to use. You can catch them all, but which one you like to use? Like, are you a Pinsir or a Cypher type of dude? Like Charizard or a Blastoise, motherfucker. As for the dungeons, like would you call like Viridian Forest or Mount Moon a dungeon? Like they're just mazes with no like gimmick or tricks. You just walk through them like walk tunnel, flash and walk through. Maybe should have got a tendency kick me or something. But my highlight for the dungeon is Seafoam Island, where I push these boulders to the bottom floor to stop a very rapid current. And then after you solve the puzzle, there's just an Articuno waiting for you. So it's kind of cool that I do kind of miss in the modern game. Like, it's not like, oh my god, I miss, you should bring back legendary Pokemon just being there. Like I do miss these features, really make it feel magical. Like, what is this Pokemon? It's really, really cool to like go explore out and around Rock Tunnel to find Zapdos, to find this hidden plant with Voltorb mimics, faking pretending to be items, which is really cute. And more just sadly, it just is off of Victorville. Like, Victorville is a very good dungeon. Fun puzzles, make you think twice about pushing your rock around, and with high level trainers and ride-ons everywhere, which is amazing. The Team Rocket bases are like the main bad guys, and they're a pain in the ass, and they hit the casino with these spinny spins. But people kind of downplay Team Rocket as a threat. But outside of like, the games, like, do you like see what they do? Like, they're freaking like intimidating. So Silph Tower, which has that is a warp maze, which I fucking like. Well, like, hey, it's a real dungeon, but hey, dungeon gets supposed to be annoying. If I'm annoyed, don't want to throw down my controller, it gets its passes. The gyms after Misty kind of has like puzzle elements, like Lieutenant Surge had these trash cans that they buttons that alternate. We gotta press 2 buttons, then the door opens. But they're seemingly random, but they have a set pattern. But just like, hey, people already got that down. Which is very annoying, so it's like, it kind of baits you to fight all the trainers. So you get access to all the trash cans. And like, I guess the most elaborate one is like Sabrina Gym, which is just a warp maze. Like, which is just so much fun. And like, I guess Erica's is you just like cut through. He's like, oh no. Like, it gives, I kind of like Erica's Gym, so it's not that like it's a puzzle, but hey, which path do you want to go. No matter what you do, you have to fight at least 2 trainers. So if you want to come from like the bottom, top side, which is a cute little choice of what you want to deal with. After you beat the Elite Four, you get access to the Unknown Dungeon, which is a huge maze with the strongest county you'll meet. I think it was the strongest county in the whole entire franchise, if I'm not wrong. And at the end, you meet Mewtwo, the most powerful Pokemon at the time. And despite using your Master Ball you get from the self-coded, and you don't miss. Like, Mewtwo is really super strong. Like, holy crap! And that's really it for the post game. You can try to get all 52 by training your friends, and go to past areas and to find them all, or you can go back to the Safari Zone and catch dirty Charizards like I did, because Ash did it. I like to call the real post game Pokemon Stadiums on the Nintendo 64. Pokemon Stadium on the N64. It comes with a treasure pack, so you can lock in the game and battle your Pokemon in high quality 3D. It really added a lot to this game. My Pokemon on the TV in glorious 3D, they have such personality and animation. It's like the real thing to do in this game is battle. There's amazing, which have four cuts based on levels and four classes like Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and Master Ball. And it really makes you feel like this game really makes you feel like the tournament episode in the anime with the announcer with so much energy in every line. I really felt like I was in the game with my Pokemon. Like, this shit. I can't be the only one that's feel like this. After you beat Eternity, you get this really cool trophy animation which I can't get enough of. And also, you can go to the Gym Leader Council where he can fight the gym leaders again, and he can fight the gym leaders in a hard mode in 3v3 single battles. The fact about being 3 versus 3 really just add a ton of challenges. Like, you have to think on your strategies, and it does really make you feel like this is like them. Like, this is I feel like I'm fighting the characters at their best. Like, hey, I'm at their best, they're at their best. Like, this is like the real challenge. This is the real gym leaders to me. Like, you can't brute force it. You can't over level. You gotta beat your strategy and your grit. And I really like that after you go up to the Elite Four and beat them and with a challenge with Blue or the rival. He get Pokemon for your main game. Like, he get Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, the fossil Pokemon, and even the starters. And this also Pokemon Stadium have a storage system. You can put your Pokemon and items in the game that really encourage more playthroughs. It's such a neat thing. There's a kids club. We can play lots of cute mini games. My personal favorite is the Rattata Run in the Sandshrew digging game. And also there's a Pokédex in 3D. Even though Pokemon Stadium was made out of stations of Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, but you can't play all the battles with no treasure pack. Oh hey, Pokemon Battle Evolution! You can use Pokemon Rental. It could be hard, but people had a real challenge using Rental Pokemon. But all in all, Gen 1 was a great start. It hit all the right places at the right time. It's a fun adventure, even though the code even add one to the game will freaking explode and made other little shortcomings but that doesn't really matter. But it really makes it amazing. Next time we go a whole new world.